Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Priyanka and you're watching My Little Bubble. So today in this video I'm going to talk about how you can take care of your child when they have fever. As parents, we usually tend to freak out or get worried when we find out that our kids' bodies are warmer than usual. That is why it's important to remember that fever or a rise in the temperature of the body normally happens as a reaction or a response to any kind of infection that might have happened in the body. It can be bacterial infection or viral infection. A fever can be a result of an infection in any part of the body, may it be cold, cough, or stomach infection, UTI, or even a bug bite. Now, before deciding to treat your child for fever, it's important to measure the temperature of the body using a thermometer, preferably a digital one. So, your first step after discovering that your child's body temperature is higher than usual should always be to check it using a thermometer. Now, we know that mainly there are three ways to measure the body temperature using a thermometer: orally or in the mouth, axillary or under the arms, and rectally or in the bottom. While taking the temperature orally, it is very important to place the thermometer under the tongue and ask the child to close his or her lips. It is very important to close the lips, otherwise the temperature will not come accurate. If the child has just eaten or drunk something, you must wait for at least 15 minutes before taking the temperature so that the mouth gets back to its actual temperature. This way, which is orally, is not usually recommended for kids younger than 5 years old or 4 years old because they might not be able to keep their mouth shut for the required amount of time, and it might not be that safe for them either. For kids younger than 5 years of age, you might want to opt for other options which are either rectal or axillary. Here are the temperature ranges which should be referred to determine whether your child has fever depending on the method of taking the temperature. If your child's body temperature is below these temperature ranges, then your child is warmer, certainly because of some other reason and definitely not fever. It might be because of maybe over covering the body, or maybe if your child has just woken up from a nap. Many times in winters, we mothers tend to cover our kids' bodies, with more layers than required just because we ourselves are feeling colder. But those many layers of clothes might not be required for your child's body probably. So this can also result in the rise of a body temperature, but it is certainly not fever, so you can just sit back and relax. But if the temperature is equal to or above these ranges of temperature, then your child certainly has fever and you should definitely consider treating them for fever. So once you've discovered that your child has fever, your first step should be to try and bring down the temperature. You can give an over-the-counter medicine, but you need to consult your doctor for which medicine is supposed to be given to your child, whether it is paracetamol or ibuprofen. Never give aspirin to kids. And please do not give medicine, any kind of medicine, to your child without your doctor's advice. Now, if you've been a mom for a while and your child has caught fever for quite a few times by now, you already know what exactly to be given as first aid to your child. But you have to be very careful about the dosage, because the dosage that worked well for your kid when your kid was just 1 year old will definitely not work as well when your child has turned, say, 3 years old. The dosage completely depends on the age and weight of the child. Usually there's an instruction on the bottle of the medicine about how much dosage is supposed to be given to the child as per their weight and age. You can choose to follow these instructions given on the bottle unless your doctor has prescribed some other dosage for your child. Your next step should be to get your child to sleep or rest. It is very important at this time to rest because the body is trying to heal itself. I know most of the kids find it very difficult to sit in one place for a long time, even if it's just for their own good. Same is the case with my little one as well. But while in fever, due to loss of energy and weakness, kids tend not to move much. Let them be in their own room for a while. Let them watch some videos on their tablets or television. Once in a while, you can definitely let your child have an extended screen time, and especially if that's the only way to get them to sleep or rest or stay in one place for a long time. And eventually, due to tiredness, they will fall asleep. Try to keep them well hydrated. During fever, it is quite probable that your child will tend to dehydrate. If you nurse your child, keep nursing them as often as they like. But please do not force feed. Encourage more and more intake of fluids. You may give them room temperature or warm water or warm soups, etc. Please do not force feed your child. It's a huge misconception that kids will recover quicker or sooner if they keep eating all the day. The body is healing itself, so it does require to focus all of its energy into healing and not into digesting food. Let the child decide on how much they want to eat based on their appetite. But yes, if the child has not been eating at all for the entire day, then it is definitely a matter of concern and you should definitely consult your doctor for that. Please do not cover your child unnecessarily. One more huge misconception about fever is you should cover your child's body with as many layers as possible, with as many blankets as possible to keep their bodies warmer. Instead, covering the body unnecessarily can eventually raise the body temperature even higher. Until and unless your child is shivering, let your child be in comfortable clothing, preferably loose cotton clothes, and then cover them with a very light thin cotton sheet, that too only if your child seems to be very comfortable with that. If your child is still having a hard time falling asleep and is especially restless, try giving them a lukewarm water bath. Another huge misconception is that it is not safe to bathe a child while in fever. As long as the water is just lukewarm, it is completely fine, and giving a bath to a child in fever with lukewarm water will actually make the child feel fresh, relaxed, and eventually will help the child to fall asleep. If the body temperature rises above 103 degrees Fahrenheit, it is time to visit a clinic or call a pediatrician immediately. But if your child is just 3 months old or younger than 3 months old and the temperature is 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit, then you must rush to the clinic. Also, if the temperature hasn't come down and the fever has lasted for over 3 days, you should definitely rush to the clinic. If along with fever, the child has rashes on the body or ear pains or extreme weakness, then also it is a time to rush to the clinic. At this time of discomfort, the one thing that is the most comforting for all children is to be with their parents, either mama or daddy. So try to be with them as much as possible, at least until they fall asleep. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope I have imparted at least some useful tips and insights about treating your child in fever, and I hope this is useful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, see you, and happy parenting to you.